Hello, everyone. I have very special guest today, and my guest today is the therapist and energy healer Bindu Bodanapu, and we will be talking about something that we all experience in our life, and that is stress. And in connection to disease, because indeed stress symptoms can affect your body, your thoughts and your feelings, and even your behavior. So being able to recognize the common stress symptoms can really help you manage them. We will talk about that today. So it will be something that is dear to my heart. I'm trying to live this meditative life so I can really be always connected to my body. But it's a skill. We have to learn this. And Bindu is a great teacher, and she will tell us how, she will give us a few tips how to do that. And just something I want to mention that, as I know that many people have a long to-do list, we all have it. If stress that it's left unchecked can really contribute to many health problems, such as high blood pressure, heart disease, obesity, diabetes. There's a whole list of diseases that can really, the stress can contribute. And actually much more now. We know the epigenetics, so it's something that we have to really tap into and really start listening to our body and be mindful and be always centered. And without further delay, so just Bindu, hello, I'm so happy to have you here, and just tell us your story, why
Hi,
you start working in a HeartMath as well with the HeartMath.
hi Radka. Thank you very much for having me here today. Hello, everyone. My name is Bindu Bodanapu. I'm a spiritual transformation coach, therapist, and energy healer. I'm also a licensed heart math coach. So, just to give a little bit about my story, I'm a chartered accountant by profession, been working in finance, accounting, and IT for past 20 years. It's over 4 years ago when I discovered the true purpose of my life. I gave up my profession. I left my corporate world and wanted to share the gifts that I have. I realized the true purpose through meditation, and meditation is an amazing tool to connect with your source energy. And this is when I discovered what's my life purpose, why I'm here. I was always living in fear, always been stressed out because I'm working in the corporate world. And because when I was stressed, I was always undergoing a lot of anxiety, lot of pressure, through which there was a knock on impact. Stress at work does not stay at work, it comes home with you. So, the family, as a family, because of me, it's been a knock on impact. So, there was a lot of tension, lot of relationship issues because of this, because you're not able to talk to your child with that calm mind because you're stressed. So, this is why I've left my corporate world, and as a meditation coach, I conduct meditation sessions around the world to bring awareness of meditation to the world. Through meditation, we can become aware of our thoughts, and we can silence our mind, calm our mind. So, that is a first step. I would advise everyone to start with meditation as a first instance. And then when I got into meditation, that doesn't stop there. Just meditation will give you peace of mind, relaxation, and you'll be aware of your thoughts. But then you need wisdom. You need to know how a body works. How does this universe works? And there is a whole world of spiritual sciences. That means the many scientists across the globe, like Dr. Bruce Lipton, Greg Braden, Dr. Shamini Jain, Dr. David Hamilton, Lynn McTarrant, all these names you would have heard about, very popular. They bring science and spirituality together, and not the least, Dr. Joe Dispenza. So they bring science and spirituality together. I was so fascinated by this information, and this is when I started reading a lot of books, underwent a lot of trainings directly with these scientists, and I felt, oh my God, this is the information that we need to share to the world because people are living in survival because they are in stress. Dr. Bruce Lipton says we are powerful co creators who come to this planet Earth to create, but we are destroying our planet because of the thoughts, because we are living in fear. So, any thought leads to fear, fear leads to stress, stress leads to anxiety, then depression, and then disintegration. So, it's high time we understand how we are living our life. Life happens not to us, but through us. Our
Mhm,
feelings, thoughts, emotions
mhm,
create our life.
mhm,
Consciousness is our new currency. So this is when I invested myself into HeartMath as a licensed HeartMath
mhm.
coach. And HeartMath is a wonderful, wonderful program to understand how we can manage our stress. How can we regulate our emotions in the moment? It's a wonderful program.
That's wonderful. We talk about it later, about the heart mart in the detail, but you touched something that is really, I want to unpack this a little bit, because you said, we have to all meditate and, recognize, because as well, recognize the, when we talking about stress and symptoms, people very often they suppress the symptoms. We suppress the symptom, with medication or with anything that goes away, then it disappears from the radar of our consciousness, and we forget, and then it appears somewhere else. And so this actually is because we have so many thoughts during the day. It's like 60,000 or how many we have. And when we stop and we pause and we will access the gap, this is what we need to do more often during the day. And I hear from people, well, I don't have time to do meditation. So I would like to really explore this mindset, like I don't have time to meditate, because this is something, as a like busy doctor, I didn't know what I know now, and I have a little bit, I was open-minded, but I said, well, what will this bring me? Like, I even was in denial of my own stress. So now I know better, and I really want that people from after listening to us, to you, Bindu, they really, they say, really, this, should I do this? Should I really start investing the time? Because I think if the health is your biggest value, we have all this value in life. I think if the health is the biggest value that you want to hold, I think there is no question. Like, we have to start, even just check in, like how is the body, how the body is, and this symptom see as a gift, because always it's showing us that something is out of balance. And with meditation we can pause and we can just get this wisdom as you talk about. So can you just talk a little bit more about this? I hope I'm like was make sense what I said, and really tell people like why they should meditate, like, and really
Absolutely.
why to find time to do that.
Yes, absolutely. This is my favorite topic. And meditation is a one stop solution for every problem in life. Either it could be your physical health, it could be your mental health, it could be emotional health, or could be even to do with relationship and even money problems, because you can manifest with your mind. So meditation is a solution for everything. So I've recently done 21-day free meditation challenge for women across the globe. And I am very honored to share this wonderful testimonial from Dr. Zainab Malik from Pakistan, who has 500,000 followers on social media. And she has highly advocated meditation and not medication, because she very beautifully, I can even share that link with you. You can just go away and listen to her 1.5 minute powerful, profound speech on how meditation can help everyone.
Mhm.
So she mentioned that women say that we don't have time for meditation, but she did ask, but you don't have time for meditation, but do you have time for overthinking? How true is that, right?
Yeah.
That is so true. So we all have time, and the inner talk that's happening in our mind is actually changing the chemistry of our body. Like
Mhm.
Dr. Bruce Lipton says, we have 50 trillion cells in our body. Each and every cell has consciousness, and each and every cell is listening to each and every thought you're
Mhm.
thinking in your mind.
Mhm.
And when each and every thought changes your chemistry of your cell biologically, neurologically,
Mhm.
chemically, physiologically, there is a change happening in your body,
Mhm. Yeah.
which we are
I-
not aware of.
Mhm. Yeah, that's what I want to just remind people. So we have this stress response, where is this sympathetic system that that's the fight or flight. We have to, all the blood goes to the main organ that you have to move. And then we have this parasympathetic, when we are when we meditate. We are in this, and this is the healing. This is where, when we are resting, we can digest in peace. And we, a majority of the day, we are here. So what happens to the body? Cortisol goes high, adrenaline goes high, and when we have too much of these uh, molecules in the body, it really influence everything, as you described. So I just want to point this, that people, have more concrete examples. So we have to be more on this parasympathetic. Of course we have stress, and it's fine, the stress, we want stress, we want high cortisol, especially in the morning, because that will just prepare us for the day. But we have to just learn how to use and be more in this parasympathetic, when we are calm, when we can, instead of when the stress comes, we don't react and we respond. This is, I think, it's a skill that definitely I developed, because I didn't know that I was stressed all the time, and now it's a no, 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 pause. I respond. So I know from my own experience, I know as well from patients that often this is something that we have to work on. So Bindu, what do you think it's the, if someone is here and thinking of starting the meditation, what like they can do today? Like start with the breath, or what is it that they might start doing today?
Yeah, absolutely. Meditation is the gift that the Creator has given us, and it is free. You don't have to go anywhere. There's no time. You can do it anytime, any place, wherever you like. So, first thing in the morning, you could sit on your bed, fingers into fingers like this, place them on your lap. You can either sit on your chair, you can sit on your couch, anywhere you like, ensuring your body is really comfortable. Meditation is a beautiful experience. So we don't want to stress our body. Just relax and close your eyes and just focus on
Mm-hmm.
that soft in breath, gentle, soft in breath that is going in and out. That's it. The reason why we focus on our breath is because when we focus on our breath, our mind becomes empty. So
Yeah.
the mind can only do one job. Either it can think or it can focus on a breath. So because our mind is a monkey mind where it is always thinking, so what we do is we're giving a job to this mind. Focus on our breath, right? So now we are observing our breath. And it is very possible that our mind again drifts away, but then we bring it back. Whenever we have thoughts in the mind, we just bring it back into uh, the awareness of the breath, just observing the breath. And when we observe our breath, our mind becomes empty. When our mind becomes empty, there's a huge amount of cosmic energy around the body, which starts channeling through our crown chakra or the top of the head, through each and every nerve cell in our body, and which starts healing every cell. So
Mm-hmm.
this is as simple as it is. You can play a soft music if you want to be, bring, because every music has a frequency. Very soft, gentle piano music or something like a serene music, just to, be in that frequency and meditate. Even 10 minutes of meditation will really set your day. Start with that empty mind. Because if I go into a little bit more spiritual, every morning when we wake up, first thing in the morning, and we think about, our body is an unconscious mind. It is looking for problems all the time, right? When you wake up in the morning, your mind is going back and thinking about, oh, what are the problems I have? So
Yeah.
then you wake up in the morning thinking, oh, it's a wonderful day. I've woken up. How many people who go to sleep in the night wake up in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody.
No,
It's
that,
the truth.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I thank you for sharing that, because I actually, we had discussion about this morning when I was bringing kids to school, and they said, "Mommy, I said thank you today," because we talked about it yesterday, that every morning they should, exactly as you're saying. We don't call it meditation because, like, but yeah, that's even the little gesture to just sit, close your eyes, and say thank you for a new day. It's a big deal, and then you have completely different approach, how you approach the day, right? You'll be more positive, more open-minded. And I think so, that's exactly what happened this morning. They said, "Mommy, I said thank you." I said, "Good." Because
Wonderful.
it's really privileged to be here. um,
Absolutely. Absolutely. How many people dream about the life we are living, right? Just breathing itself
yeah.
is a gift. Many people are just fighting for their breath. So we
Mm-hmm.
don't realize that, but we still complain. This is the root cause of stress.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of peer pressure or competition.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to compete in this world. We can create through cooperation. We
Mm-hmm.
live in this world where the science is quantum physics. It's
Mm-hmm.
not a Newtonian model where you survival of the fittest, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you don't need to really fight to be, living in this world. You can co-create in whatever way you like. But again, to manifest, you
Mm-hmm.
need to have a heart which is open, which is filled with love, which is filled with compassion,
Yeah.
which is filled with joy.
Yeah.
So there's no stress and joy are opposite polarities. They can't go together. So
Mm-hmm.
this is why this is so important that meditation is the first and foremost thing you would do to
Mm-hmm.
bring awareness to the thoughts you are actually thinking. When you
Mm-hmm.
calm your mind, as much you want to, you will have thoughts coming into your mind. Then you can at least introspect to see what am I thinking every day. Like you said, Radka, every human being have 60 to 80,000
Yeah.
thoughts a day. And these thoughts are repetitive, self
Mm-hmm.
sabotaging,
Yeah.
self limiting thoughts.
Yep.
You are in this vicious cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Your life would not change. You
Mm-hmm.
can only change your life when you break the habit of being
Yeah.
yourself. You
Mm-hmm.
need to really have a new mind altogether. Think
Mm-hmm.
of empowering thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Exactly. I love this so much because it's we can heal. We can heal with this. Of course, we can heal when we tap into gut health and we have to stop eating the food that creates inflammation. Of course, that's on physical level. But we are talking on the spiritual level, and we will like sometimes because I run groups I run programs, and sometimes I see that people do all these work and they really like change so much how they live their life, but unless they tap into this more deeply and go really far out of comfort zone and maybe deal with the trauma that happened in the childhood, they would never like heal completely. So it's kind of this uncharted water sometimes can feel really scary, but
Absolutely.
feel that this is the only way we can walk if we want to really fully enjoy this life.
Absolutely,
Right?
absolutely. We all went through a lot of traumas during childhood, and it could be a inner child issue, or it could be a family constellation issue, right?
Yeah.
We carry
Mhm.
a lot of fears and traumas from our ancestors, which we do not know. So it is very important we try and heal them first if you want to create a beautiful life, because these are the issues that you've been sweeping under the carpet. You
Mhm.
can never heal completely until you really decide and take a decision that you want to heal them. So, inner child healing is a beautiful modality to heal any aspects of yourself that's been, where you've been abandoned as a child, right?
Mhm.
Otherwise, what happens in life, we kind of attract the same people into anything that you have abandoned becomes a shadow, and you attract your own shadows.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
people say, why am I attracting the same people? Why am I attracting same incidents in life? It's because it's your shadow. You need to heal it.
Yeah, I agree with this as well. In a positive, if you always think positive, if you always think of, of course, life we have problems every day. But if you have this attitude that you trust the life, you always kind of attract the good things come to you. And that's where people say you are lucky. Yeah, but you create your own luck, I think, right? That's how it
Absolutely.
is. Yeah.
You create your own reality. So, how do you
Yes.
create your own reality? You create your own reality through your thoughts,
Hmm.
feelings, emotions, conscious and subconscious belief systems. So,
Hmm.
this belief systems is coming from your childhood and your ancestors, right? If you don't really heal those belief systems or change your belief systems that are self sabotaging and limiting, there's no way you can create a
Hmm.
magnificent life for
Hmm.
yourself.
Hmm.
The universe is abundant. The universe is here to give you anything you like, but you need to be open to receive. You need to heal yourself. Your
Hmm.
inner world creates your outer world. Whatever you're feeling within is actually reflected outside.
Yes, I love it. So, so beautiful. So back to the tip, the number one. So if someone is here listening, they will try to sit on the bed and try to come back to the breath always. So what if they have really difficulties to do that? What will be tip number two that you tell them, like, do try this? I know that we always have to come to the breath, but it sometimes is really difficult for people because you said of the monkey mind. Is there some visual that they can use? Like for me, for example, what I use when I try this in the beginning, I imagine like the color of the air is the air has a color. And so I imagine that, like, like pink or something, it goes in and just goes everywhere. That helps me to be focused on the breath. There's something Bindu that they can, if they really struggle without, of course, some people can, we will put a link below this video if you want to contact Bindu. I have some support. But for those that are listening now and want to try doing something from today, what will be the like next step if it's really hard to
Yeah.
do?
I wouldn't say meditation is easy. I mean, I would say meditation is very easy, but it needs persistence.
Yeah.
People try for one day and so it's impossible. I cannot. This is why I conduct 21-day free meditation challenges for people to meditate, experience meditation, and I'm teaching them a skill where a group of people come together, group of women, and then it's group energy. Meditating alone is different to meditating as a group. And again, meditating with live people is much more powerful. And then again, I teach them wisdom also, how why meditation is important. When we do something with awareness, what benefit, it is more powerful. So, yes, you will have challenges because your mind is so busy, but trust me, it gets better and better and
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Please don't give up. Don't be put off that meditation isn't working for me. I have many women in this meditation group who come with an open mind thinking, oh, I know meditation is not going to work for me, but I've asked them to come to this group with an open mind. And it is amazing how they've transformed their life within 21 days. Because
Yeah.
it's not only meditation, I teach them wisdom about thoughts, feelings, emotions that's creating a reality. So I invite you all, if anyone is interested,
Yeah.
joining this meditation challenge. Please, I welcome you. Come and join this challenge. Together, we can create a beautiful world. We can heal
Yeah.
this planet and
Oh,
make this earth a beautiful place to live.
beautiful. That's lovely. We will as well share that in the comments below. And now, Bindu, you have as well something else that's coming, and that's with the HeartMath Institute. Can you share a little bit what HeartMath Institute is and what people can join if they want, if they really like what we talk about here?
Yes, absolutely. So, HeartMath Institute is a scientific research-based organization. So, this organization has done over 25 years of research on the power of the heart. Right? This is the heart is the seed of all emotions. We've been holding on to lot of emotions. Maybe it's anger, greed, jealousy. Um, on different people on so basically this is what the heart is, but heart love is the healer. Love is the has the most frequency in this universe. Love can heal anything, right? So most of the times we attract diseases is only because when our body is not in coherence. So, heart math tools and techniques will help anyone to transform the stress into resilience, to achieve high levels of performance, and to live your life with more heart, health, and happiness. These are simple self regulation techniques which are easy to learn and designed to be used in the moment. So, whatever the situation, meaning that they can bring the best self of your professional, social, and personal life. So, we encounter stress anytime. It could be at family, it could be, at work. But this techniques helps you to calm your body down, your mind and heart. So, if you ask me, what is coherence? Coherence is a state of optimal functioning. So that means your body needs to be in coherence all the time. So, your heart, your mind, and your body needs to be functioning in optimally, but it's not the case most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, the research shows that regulating breathing and generating a positive emotion facilitates a body wide shift to a
Mm-hmm.
specific scientifically measurable state called psychophysiological coherence. So, this is a very scientific term, or in short, we call it coherence.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is a wonderful techniques and tools to bring your body back into coherence with a generative feeling of love, happiness, and compassion.
Mm-hmm.
So the emotional shift is a key element of uh, of the techniques for its effectiveness, basically.
Mm-hmm. That's beautiful. And tell us how people can join, because I know that you are running a program.
Yes.
So how people can join, and what they will learn if they will join this program. That's starting very soon, actually, right?
Yes, so it is starting on the 1st of April. It's a 5 week program, so 5 sessions. It is happening at 2 p.m. UK time, 6:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and the session is for 1.5 hours, and it runs 5 weeks, so 1st of April to the 29th of April. And this program is basically, in this program, you learn about resilience, you'll understand about the depleting and the renewing emotions. So we have so many emotions that are depleting, like stress, anger, greed, jealousy. And what about the emotions that are renewing? Joy, happiness, kindness, right? And then and we'll understand about energy draining situations in your day-to-day life. And what are those intelligent energy self-regulating techniques that HeartMath Institute has worked for the 25 years that we will be learning in this workshop? And also the heart and the brain communication, changing stressful perceptions and reactions, because sometimes it's because of the perceptions we tend to react, right? If you were to look at something in a different perception, you would react differently. So we will learn about that. Energetics of communication. Sometimes we communicate differently. Sometimes our communication is a root cause of all problems because we communicate very violently. We can use non violent communication as well, right? And also how to plug your energy leaks, action plan to plugging your energy leaks, because we drain our energy. As you know, we are quantum beings. That means we are 99.999% energy and 0.0001% matter. So we are constantly draining energy as we're thinking about thoughts. Obviously, the thoughts leak our energy. So, how do we do that, right? And coherent communication techniques, heart lock-in techniques. There's many more techniques that's been designed by HeartMath that you will be learning, and case studies on how different people have healed their diseases through HeartMath techniques. And tapping into heart's intelligence, again,
Mhm.
psychic ability that we have been given is intuition. We don't listen to our heart, we
Yeah.
tend to listen to our brain most of the time. That is where we go wrong. But if you were to listen to your heart, you can take some wonderful decisions in life. So you will be learning how to tap into
Mhm.
this heart's intuition.
Yeah, do you think, because I think always that so I always tell all my patients and all my clients that, so yes, the brain is the heart and the gut. So I always say, listen to your heart, follow your gut, or actually no, follow your heart, listen to your gut, and
Yes.
use your brain. And I feel that when you really follow your heart or listen to your heart, this is where the courage is to do stuff in life. Would you agree with that? Because
Yes.
sometimes it's really, you have to go out of comfort zone, but I feel that every time when we listen to the heart, what it's saying, and really we live this authentic life, we usually goes everything smooth. Even we don't succeed, it's we see it as a learning, and then we will succeed. So I feel I want to encourage everyone to see it like this. And if you think that this is something you want to explore, I would highly encourage to really join Bindu's program. It's 1 month long, right?
It's one
During
month long, five
during the April.
sessions.
So we will put the link below this video, and you can really see and really join and learn so much from Bindu, because like she's so beautiful. I can just listen to you all day long.
Thank you. You really touched upon a very beautiful point. Yes, heart based living, we call it. We tend to live our life with a logic mind most of the time, but we never touch our heart. What is the
Mhm,
heart saying? What does the heart want? And like you even mentioned before, most of the diseases are coming to our life to teach us a lesson. Have
mhm,
we ever thought about what is our body wanting? Have we ever
mhm.
paused
Oh
and
my
thought
gosh. Yes.
some meditation? It's called the
Mhm.
dialogue with our body. So
Yeah.
whenever you sit into meditation and you connect to that organ of your body where you have a problem with, that organ will talk to you. It will
Mhm,
tell you, give you a message why you've been having this disease. So it is very spiritual, but it is all very scientific that,
mhm,
every cell in a body has consciousness. Coming back to
mhm,
Dr. Bruce Lipton's theory, every cell has consciousness. And he also talks about cancer is not caused because of the genes, it's caused because of the environment you live in. And again, he says cancer is caused because of stress. Cancer is caused because if you're stressed, the immune system goes down, and then you are inevitable to get any diseases, and cancer could be one of them.
yes, yeah, 60 to 70% of cancers actually can be prevented.
Yes,
Unfortunately, it's a big it's a big number. Fortunately, we can do something about it. So I really, yeah, I encourage everyone to start really tapping into this space. Actually, you were saying the dialogue with the body. Actually, that's something a method that I am doing all the time. It goes focusing, and I learned it in Czech Republic, and it's actually exactly what you said. You just asking your body what it needs. And I have one group with rosacea patients, and this we have to really tap into that space because it's like it's on your face and it's with you all the time. And so I feel it's a really such a nice gift because it's so easy to see. So even if it's not pleasant in the beginning, but if you change your mindset, you see, wow, so this is really showing me that what the body needs. I have to now tap into this and ask
absolutely.
and get it because the body is out of balance. So anything that is visible, if you can lose weight, it can be anything, aches and pains, those can be always kind of we can always search in this area and look for the answers. As I said, it's many modalities. It's environmental stress, it's as well toxins from outside, it's a gut health, it's how much we sleep, how much we move. So it's not only this, but this is a big piece of puzzle that we have to really look at and really tap into. So that was beautiful conversation, Bindu. I really enjoyed. I hope everybody here who listens enjoyed it as well. We will have again, the link is below. So if you want to explore Bindu's work, join either the free challenge or the program that she runs very soon. I will really highly encourage to do so. And maybe we can have you back again, Bindu.
Yes,
Thank you for your.
absolutely. Thank you, Radhika. Thank you. It's a great pleasure talking to you. And yes, dialogue with body for anyone who is
Mhm,
suffering from any illness, the body
mhm,
will tell you, the body will
mhm.
speak to you.
Yeah.
It will give you a message. This is where the intuition comes in. You should
Mhm.
be open to receive the message, right? That
Yeah.
is where we need to stop that logic mind and
Mhm.
listen to our heart. So,
Yeah.
yes. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Radha. This is so
Thank you.
beautiful. Thank you for lovely conversation.
Thank you. Bye.